Hello everybody, and welcome back, or not welcome back, welcome to the first episode of our Pokemon Randomized Nuzlocke. For all of you wondering where the, hold on, I'm just going to move my mic a little bit real quick, hopefully it doesn't make a bunch of noise, even though it probably is. For those of you wondering where the Pokemon Black Randomized Nuzlocke is, I'm going to put a link to an update video that I just put out recently, but, long story short, I'm going to be focusing on YouTube more than I am Twitch for the time being. And why is this not, okay, there we go. I want to focus on YouTube more than Twitch for the time being. So I want to have a Pokemon Let's Play that is specifically for YouTube, as opposed to both YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna keep talking for the time being. Okay, that's why it's so loud. My headset is turned up. I'm gonna keep talking for the time being, because we all know that this is kind of just not really too important. If you've played a Pokemon game before, you know what this all is. But yeah, I wanna, yeah, like I said, I'm focusing on this as opposed to Twitch, mostly due to scheduling conflicts. So I want to have the Pokemon Let's Play be, I don't want to call it higher quality, but what I had at the time for the Pokemon Black is just Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. It's just not what I wanted. So yeah, I just figured I'm going to continue the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke, don't get me wrong, but it's just going to be something that stays on Twitch. Which kind of, it's not going to be, I'll leave a link to the Twitch in the description. But, I mean, long story short, I wanted to focus on this more than Twitch because I can't stream as consistently as I want to. But I don't plan on quitting altogether. So, there's that. This is going to just take up the same upload schedule as Pokemon Black did, however. That is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I need something to drink. It's just gonna be, yeah. The standard for my Twitch content was lower than what I would want if it was just for YouTube, if that makes sense. Like, if it was just going to be something on YouTube, I would want it to be way different than what it actually was. Like, since it was being done on Twitch and then being moved to YouTube, then I didn't mind being how it was. But since this is, yeah, I'm just repeating myself. Long story short, this is replacing Pokemon Black. If you want to finish watching Pokemon Black, I'm streaming it on Twitch. Just check Twitter or Twitch for notifications. But anyways, I'm not 100% sure if this game is randomized the way I want it to. So it's entirely possible that you don't even see this. But I wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way, because I plan on leaving in like roughly like 30-40 minutes. So I wanted to try to see if I can at least get an episode recorded before I head out. Barry's just being a weirdo. He's running around, not really thinking about what he's doing. He's just doing stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's what I'm doing half the time. I'm just walking around doing stuff. He just bumps into us every time too. What was that about? Oh hey, gonna go to Professor Rowan. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing a second Let's Play alongside of this. Pokemon Bioshock. Not Pokemon Bioshock. That'd be a wild game. No, the Bioshock. Both these are kind of getting uploaded on opposite days. But both of them will go up on Saturday. Again, a link to that will be in the description. I mean, as always, there's going to be like a bunch of important stuff in the description. Speaking of important stuff, I need my list because I need to keep track of what I catch and whatnot, because this is a Nuzlocke. So, Barry's about to be a big old dummy and run right into the grass. And I'm just going to skip through the text because this is all pretty irrelevant, at least to me, and hopefully to y'all, because I don't really like reading the dialogue too much, especially since I've already played these games before, and it just takes up a lot of time too. I mean, really what I might do is like skim over it and summarize it real quick. Like right now, Professor Rowan's getting onto us for being big old dummies and about to run into the grass when we don't have any Pokemon. Yes, I love Pokemon. Why you have to ask Skin? Am I all of a sudden gonna say no? What happens if I say no, actually? That joke's getting old. Oh, yeah. Oh, does he act? Oh, does it just repeat the dialogue? Oh, okay. That was pretty boring. It just repeats the question. Do you like this? No. Do you like this? Well, I just said no, but okay. Let me get my starter, or my list. English is hard, man. Hopefully I can get this recorded before I get a phone call that I'm expecting. And hopefully everything doesn't fall to pieces on me. It is going to be weird kind of making the transition, because up until now, since I've been streaming, it's kind of like a different... I don't want to say a different conversation style, I guess. Is what I'm saying making sense? I find myself actually just looking at the... I need to actually look at my game, because that's how I set up the layout to look like. I'm sitting over here looking at the recording. You should not... no, we're just going to keep it like this. Okay. Starters. We got a Kabutops. Not bad. Fully evolved. We got a Charizard. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. And we got a Caterpie. So automatically I'm leaning towards Kabutops or Charizard, just because they're fully evolved. Kabutops, it's a water Pokemon, so it could learn Surf, but it's a physical Pokemon, so I wouldn't really want it to learn Surf. Charizard has Fly. We're just not using Caterpie. I think I'm just gonna go with Charizard. Like, I'm more interested in Kabutops, just because... yeah, we'll just do Charizard. Why not? So, we get our starter. And my chicken scratch handwriting is horrible. I'll fix it later. Both got Pokemon now. We're gonna battle, of course. I'm kind of curious as to what Kabutops would have had, so I might actually look at that after I get done recording this episode. See, we already got Ember too, so like that's just great. It's fully evolved, so its stats are going to be good. It will, since it's fully evolved, and I don't want to say that for sure. My screen is really bright. How do I fix this? I'll worry about this later. Maybe before I start recording on the next episode. Actually, no, I'm not going to say maybe. Before I start recording the next episode, I'll work on it. Because, I don't know, maybe if I just lean back a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Then I'm not as close to the microphone. I think it'll be fine. I mean, worst case scenario, nothing sounds good or looks good, and I just throw away this recording and restart. Obviously I would, I mean, there's obviously no way I can prove it, but I would re-randomize it at that point. Because I feel like if I just tried to fake not knowing what the starters were, it just wouldn't be good content. Mostly because I am a terrible liar. I just realized that we've been missing our scratches. Can we hit this thing, please? Oh god. You know, I was just sitting here wondering why this battle was taking so long. Whatever. Nuzlocke rules aren't in play yet. I guess I could have been talking about Nuzlocke rules. I could have been doing that. But, those will all be in the description. I mean, in general, like, I feel like most people who are watching Pokemon content on YouTube are aware of Nuzlocke rules. There might be some, like, minute rules that some people don't know about. But I'm just gonna have everything in the description, so if you're curious about whatever rules we might be using, what was I supposed to be doing? Yeah, just check the description. Oh, I just healed my Pokemon again. And we got the running shoes already. Does Barry just meet us out here? Yeah. What are we doing? Me and you together, we got nothing to fear. Pokemon battle, is that with Fun or what? I think we're supposed to go in to see the professor. Oh, no, we're going to the lake. I think I'm getting this confused with, Diamond Pearl. Do we run into, yep, Cyrus. He's talking about waking the legendary Pokemon. The Lake Trio, I do believe. I just washed my mouth out, like, use mouthwash. Oh, the taste of it stuck in my mouth. It's awful. I remember why I stopped using mouthwash. He just spelled P-O-K accent E. Yeah, we gotta go to the lab to get Pokeballs. And then at that point, once we get Pokeballs, that's when the Nuzlocke rules will take place. I don't really want to battle too much because I don't want to get too strong and not be able to catch stuff. Because if we level up too much, we just knock stuff out and we lose encounters, and it's just not a fun time. Because getting new Pokemon is like half the fun. And then having usable team is the other half of the fun. The screen's really Or the light's bright. Can I... Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I just need to turn down the light's brightness. Or is that the lowest? I can't tell. It's starting to bother my eyes, though. The little guy's scary. Rowan seems like a pretty mean dude. Alright, nice dude. I don't know. I'm just talking here. See, this is what I mentioned. Just doing stuff without even thinking about it. Now I'm just saying stuff without even thinking about it. I'd like to give it a nickname. I sure would. Just gonna be basic and name this after Zuko. Because when I think fire Pokemon, I think Zuko from Avatar. Excuse me. And are we done? Can I move on? Main topic, I want you to do something for me. Let me introduce myself. He's Rowan, he's a professor, he studies Pokemon. We're getting a Pokedex. Will you record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh? No. I can stand here without... Dang it. Yeah, I'll do it. Normally I would just spam B and get through all this, but now I kind of want to start saying no to people. Just to see what they do. At least they just repeat the dialogue, be like, are you sure? Just let me go get Pokemon. Go on, grand adventure awaits. I'm Don's father, don't care. There's nothing in here, I believe. Doing good on time. Jolly, ask them to take these as well. Ooh. Now we can see if the teams are randomized. So it should contain return. Although if I remember correctly, or if I'm hoping I did it correctly, it would be randomized to a different move. That's a Pokemon Center. This is the shop. I almost forgot what the shop is called. Maybe helping Professor Rowan. Just tell me to go heal up. How about instead I go see if I can buy Pokeballs? Yes, we can. We're gonna get 10 of these immediately. Get that free Premier Ball. Get some potions. And now I'm broke. But we gonna get some Pokemon. So, on Route 201, I want to make my way over this way. And get in the grass over here. Is there grass that I have to cross over here? There is now. There's now? There is not. So, we go right here. Start moving up and down. Let me write down that I'm on 201. Well, we gonna have a lot of fire. See if that does a little less than half. So we should be able to hit it again. Cool. And now, because you're a starter, you're probably going to be a pain to catch. Wait, did I not? Oh, because... Oh, Dawn teaches us how to use Pokeballs and then we get those. Well... Well, now I gotta think of another name for a fire Pokemon. You know what? We're just gonna keep using Firebender characters because that's on my mind right now. And I'm not ashamed of it. That was the fire avatar, I'm pretty sure. Roku. I think Dawn was telling me to come talk to my mother. I think that's what I was supposed to be doing. Let's do something that big. Hey, your mom's got your back. We got our journal. And she's just saying a bunch of stuff. Barry left already. What we do? Oh no. Barry's gone. Alright, anyways. Let's go up. How many Pokeballs do I have? Out of curiosity. False Swipe. Would I want to use that? Could I even use it? It would make catching easier right now. And I want to say there's no limit to TMs in this game. We're probably never using Growl. So yeah. For the time being, we'll just do that. I forgot to see how many Pokeballs I had. We got 9. Okay. I'm going to go over to like Verity. I'll get this other encounter, and then since since the idea is to try to get 2 episodes on the first day anyway. Well, do you just have Explosion? I feel like you might just have Explosion. I thought I was about to waste this whole episode. I thought I was about to just delete it. Be like, nope, I'm done. Well, I'm glad I didn't switch, because when I was thinking it might have Explosion, I was thinking that, oh, if I, like, do I just waste a Pokemon, or do I try to catch it? If I waste a Pokemon, it's probably going to be Torchic. But I'm glad that Zuko didn't get knocked out to it, or die to it, actually. I'm actually gonna cut it here, right here. As I was gonna say before I got interrupted by the Regice, the goal, or I intend on trying to have 2 episodes ready for the day that I start this. So you'll get this episode, even though it's a little bit shorter than what I normally intend on it being. There should be another one coming up right after it. So it's not like we'll be hurting for content. And I like to do that, especially since there wasn't much happening in this first episode, aside from us getting like our starter and our 1 encounter. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some dialogue and whatnot before the next encounter. So hopefully y'all stick around for the second episode. I'll have a link to the playlist in the description. So check for that and all the other links that I have going on. And hopefully y'all have a nice day. I'll hopefully see y'all soon.